Okay. Welcome, everybody, back to the IQ Threshold podcast, episode 7. It has been a bit.
Yeah, it's not like...
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, let me finish eating, though.
Oh, my God.
I got like 3 more.
So,
I got like 3 more.
Gotcha. Let me pull up the IQ Threshold podcast on my phone. Welcome, everybody, back. Loyal viewers, all 5 of you. We have returned. And since then, school has started. We have recorded since school started. And we recorded a video.
Just to, school started August 19th. And it's September 6th.
Yeah, also September has started.
You know, love is an incredible thing.
What funny time it is.
Like we should.
Yeah. It is pretty wacky.
Okay, I'm eating the last one right now.
Okay, epic.
But dude, Triscuits kind of go hard. Not like I'm sponsored or anything.
Of course.
But Triscuits
It was
go
3
hard.
weeks ago. It was 3 weeks ago.
Okay, shit.
Episode 6, Miku. August 13th. It's almost been a month.
Oh!
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I have consumed the last Triscuit. I'm ready to talk.
So, what has happened, Matt? Do you want to play some catch up? What has occurred over the last 3 weeks and why we have not gotten a podcast recorded?
Okay, so, I think we took a week off, like the first week, like when we were getting back into school, because we got back into school like when we were supposed to record, so we just decided not to. Then the second week, we were scheduled to record on Sunday, but someone had ACT prep and was unable to attend.
Oh yeah,
without
that's right. That's right.
Prior
That
information.
was. Listen. I was told, because we're planning on recording earlier on Sundays so that we can still do homework afterwards. But I was told the ACT prep would last until like 5 or like 4. And then like the day of, my mom was like, "Oh yeah, it's till 5." And I just went, "Cool." Didn't know that. So at 5:30, I finally get back to my house, and Matt's like, "Yeah, we can't. It's too late." So, and then what happened the following week?
That's this week.
No, that was last week. What happened the following week?
No, the week before. So the week we started school, we took it off because we started
yeah.
school. Because that was the Monday. And
No, but Matt, what did we do last weekend?
Oh, we all went up. We all went over to your house and we watched some movie that I completely
Pulp Fiction.
we watched Pulp Fiction. I do remember that there's the ass fuck scene, and that was fire. But that
movie was so much fun to watch at parts because it was just balls to the walls crazy at some points. It was awesome. Dennis didn't like it though, but a running joke on this podcast is just to shit on Dennis.
And then we also recorded a video promptly after finishing up John Travolta's.
We're not gonna say what it is because I don't want you to.
We're not gonna tell you guys.
But it should be out because I've already started working on it, despite another video coming out tomorrow. But it should be out next week at this time. Next week on Sunday or Monday.
And we will hold them.
It's funny. It's a pretty funny video.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
It's also pretty easy to edit.
Yeah. And if you're missing one of the clips, just text me.
Yeah. Okay, I will. Because some of the phone recording actually kind of glitched out. But anyways, and then, so that doesn't explain why I didn't record a podcast. Nick, why didn't you just, if Matt's there, perfect, record it live? Well, that's exactly what we did at midnight. We recorded at like 12 at night, and we had already just watched a 2.5 hour movie and recorded a very energetic video. So we were really on the come down at that point, and I think we were all really burnt out and kind of tired. So the podcast, the energy was just not there. We recorded special guests with Dennis and another one of our friends, Jonathan. But we were all kind of like, we didn't really know what to talk about because we had already been talking for like 5 hours and doing stuff. And then C-Check had to leave. So then we Huh?
About that C-check leaving. So you guys didn't hear his phone call with his mom, where he had to.
It's never. Oh yeah, and I should mention that podcast is not coming out. It's like 30 minutes, and half of it is just. It's so bad. It's even worse than this podcast. That's how low our threshold for quality is.
No, but I was listening to the call because I was sitting right next to him. I was like maybe a foot away.
Yeah, I can
just hear his mom talking about curfew, and he's like, "It's at 1. I'm fine. I got like another hour." And she's like, "Do you want me to call the Sycamore police and have them come to Nick's house?" And I look at him and I go, "Let's not do that." And he goes, "Okay, yeah, I'll be at home soon." He's like, "Guys, I gotta go."
Oh man.
Because there was
at
least 3 pounds of cocaine inside Nick's basement,
Dude,
and we could not have
so much. We couldn't even hide it, even if we wanted to.
Yeah, if the police showed up, it was over.
It would have been over. Jesse, we need to cook. And so now we're finally here. Will we have a consistent schedule? I hope so.
Yep.
Who knows? Yep. The answer is yes.
The answer is a solid yes.
Since then, I've been attempting a normal upload schedule. I've recorded, because over the last month, from August to September, I recorded like 6 videos, and I just was too lazy to edit any of them. So I'm going to be editing and uploading them weekly is my goal, because school's kind of not a joke, but it's not been that bad. And then, dude, I'm kind of screwed once I run out of that footage. So I'm going to start trying to work on new videos while I'm working on these. So it's been kind of a lot, but I'm excited because I want to do weekly uploads because I think I gained a subscriber this weekend. 157, boys. It's a literal event whenever I gain a single subscriber.
Who's the lucky man?
I think it's like one letter. It's like J or something. It's actually just a single letter.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And speaking about school, did you hear there were 2 more Rona cases?
Were there really?
Yeah. Or 1 suspected, and then 1, yeah. Will Crone has been absent from school.
Wait, really?
For 3 days.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Caden missed the last Friday, and he said, "I'm getting tested this weekend."
Oh yeah, I saw I wasn't at school. That's pretty bad. So when do you think we're gonna go back online?
Eventually, yeah. We don't have much longer. But if Caden tests positive, then I'm gone.
You are?
Yeah. I sit right next to him in math. It's over.
Dude, bonus. If we go back online, podcast recording is gonna be easy.
Podcast recording every day.
Daily podcast.
Daily podcast.
Oh my god. That would be awful.
Would it?
I think it'd be bad. I don't want to talk to you that much.
Yeah, I understand that.
You sound so defeated.
I can comprehend that.
My family's actually all at my house right now.
So, you said you had a discussion with one of them.
Oh yeah. So basically, as we were recording this, it's like 10 people, are outside on my deck right now. Because I guess it's celebrating Labor Day. But yeah, and then Matt texted me like 30 minutes to record a podcast, and he goes, "You remember to record, right?" And I went, "Yeah." And so I just kind of slinked away and came up here to record.
Yeah, because I remember Saturday, you were like, "Can we just do it Saturday?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah, for some reason, you have the smallest window to record. Like, you're busy 24/7 all day, and then the second half of Sunday you're free, and then it's gone for an entire week.
Okay, well, the week's school, and the latter night of Sundays for homework, and, well, usually, unless it's a holiday weekend. And then Saturday is game day.
Oh yeah, Christmas is gonna be easy.
Is it?
Like Christmas break, I mean. Unless you go to like your lake house the entire time or some dumb shit like that.
Dude, it's fucking cold. What am I gonna do there?
Oh shoot, I've had the wrong setting on my microphone for like half of that. I didn't have directional. So you could hear all around my room instead of just my mouth. Does this sound better? Can you tell?
Nope.
Anyways, we're back. I just wanted to do a segment.
Segment time.
Because I thought of a cool segment that we could do for the podcast.
Are you gonna tell me what it is?
Wait, why am I in r/Dunder Mifflin right now?
Dude, The Office. What a good show. #1 show. Best comedy.
Have you actually seen the show?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
When did you watch it?
Fresh sophomore year. In between those two.
The whole show?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorting by new. Because wait, is there controversial? There's no controversy. No, I'm on Am I the Asshole? Sorry, I should have said that. We're gonna go through and we're gonna decide, are these people the asshole? So here's a question: do I sort by hot or do I sort by new?
I want to sort by, so I can see the same post.
Okay, I could just screen. Well, no, because screen share is gonna lag my computer out.
Sort by new, so we're the first people to see it.
Okay, these are all so long though. Here, let me sort by hot and see if they're more interesting, because my worry is with hot is they're all gonna be like, obviously you're not.
Ooh. I got a good one.
Is it a new?
It is. Am I the asshole for not giving my pregnant employee maternity leave?
Oh,
Ooh.
wait, wait.
It literally was just me.
Oh, hold on, let me reload the page then.
You want to find it now?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Oh, I see it. This is brand new.
All right, do you want to read it?
You read it, you found it.
Okay. Sorry, this might be long, but requires some explanation. Throw away so people don't recognize me. I own a smallish business. Our employees are all full-time salaried employees and are paid once per month. Ew. Once per month?
I mean, it's a salary.
Yeah. I kind of like the weekly. I got weekly. So
yeah, that's because we work by the hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We give everyone 30 days of PTO every year that can be used at any time, for any reason. It just has to be approved beforehand so that operations aren't disrupted. It never expires and accrues indefinitely after 2.5 days per month.
I already see where this is going.
We also give everyone what we refer to as hiatus. This is just like PTO, but it accrues more slowly. It's 60 days every 4 years. Accrues at 1.25 days per month. However, employees cannot use this until they accrue at least 30 days. So they must wait 2 years at least between each hiatus.
Jeez.
So as long as someone doesn't take any unpaid time off, they could take a month off every year, and then another 2 months off every 4 years. Hiatus and PTO can be combined into 3 full months off if the employee chooses to do that. We do not offer maternity leave or any other type of leave, however. In practice, most people use hiatus as a form of maternity leave. We do allow employees to go into negative PTO for life and death situations if their balance is 0. But there are limits to this. Ooh, I like the build-up.
Yeah.
We do all of this to keep things fair. I don't think that people should be punished for having a baby. I also don't think that people should have to endure more work and pick up the slack for their coworkers without getting anything in return. I think the system we have is extremely generous and fair. 3 months a year, if you combine it all every 2 years, is kind of PogChamp.
4 years.
Oh, every 4. Okay. Every 4 years. Side note, our government doesn't mandate time off or maternity leave. One of our employees, Jen, is accusing us of discrimination. She is unexpectedly pregnant and wants to take time off. She has used all of her time so far and wants to either go negative for a month or 2 or be given additional PTO. My answer was no, but I offered her a few months of unpaid time off. She didn't take this well and is making some dramatic statements that are causing a bit of disruption at the office. At this point, it's becoming a problem. My partner is very sympathetic and wants to be accommodating, but I'm sort of taking a hard line here. It's especially since this hasn't ever been a problem before. Am I the asshole?
There's no comments, just automod. So we are the first people to ever read this.
Ooh.
Okay. What do you think?
So, Jen, as he said, has already used 3 months off, which is incredible, and then is asking for more. But if she became unexpectedly pregnant, she's not going to have the baby for 9 months, right?
Well, it says that she would, by the time the baby's born, she would still be going negative.
She would still be going negative. So far wants to even go negative. It doesn't say that.
It says, and wants to go negative for a month or two, or be given additional PTO.
That's right now when she unexpectedly got pregnant.
Well, the thing is, it says you can do 3 months after 4 years. You get 3 months, like total.
Right.
If you don't use any of it, you could save it for 4 years and then get 3 months.
And I assume,
right?
She's already taken her time off, so she's got nothing, but she wants extra. But the only time they allow extra is for life or death situations.
I'm going to say, here's what I will say. I'm going to say no, because they're not the asshole. I was skeptical at first, but the fact that, first of all, it's an unexpected pregnancy, which I don't really know what that says, but I just think it's kind of funny. Negative for a month or two, which he then follows up by saying, I offers her a few months of unpaid time off. So it sounds like maternity leave.
Sure most maternity leaves are paid. I'm not positive.
Oh, it's unpaid time off.
Yeah. And 2 months unpaid, that's 2 paychecks. Because they're paid monthly. That's kind of... If you're the only one working and now you got a kid, that's kind of tough.
I feel like something you'd have to take into account is like... Is this like Amazon we're talking about? Or like Joe Schmo's like corner store with 5 employees?
It's a small business. They said it at...
Oh, it does?
Yeah, they're the owners.
I own a small business. Smallish business.
Yeah.
Okay. So like In-N-Out, maybe? Is this like an In-N-Out situation? This is a tough, dude. Dude, this is a tough one. I would say, obviously we're getting it from their perspective, so you're going to be sympathetic towards them. And obviously we don't know their financial situation, but based off of what they're saying, this sounds like a her problem, honestly. Like, I don't...
Unexpected pregnancy, and so she hasn't given birth yet.
A bit cringe. Yeah.
It makes it sound like she hasn't given birth, and she's got some time since it just popped up as unexpected.
That's true. That's not 100%. Yeah, that does seem to be the case.
So I think that they're not the asshole, because they're just going by the rules they set.
There's really no winners or losers in this, but I feel like you gotta keep the line somewhere, and especially if they're already willing to give enough leeway with the time off as it is, and they're still going against it. It's kind of like, and based on the fact that she not only used all the off time already, but also got accidentally pregnant, they don't seem like the best time management person.
Yeah.
So I'm not really giving them much of the benefit of the doubt either. So I would have to say, I'm gonna just comment saying, nah, you good. Do you want to comment something as well?
I'm not just entering the poll. I don't think I'm going to comment on it.
Are you keeping a undecided?
No, I'm literally gonna. Where's the poll? How do I?
Poll? What? I just commented.
Oh, you just comment and.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll say something then.
I wish I could sort by controversial, but for some reason you can't do that on desktop version. Okay.
Pretty sure you're just supposed to say NTA, or not the asshole.
Oh, whatever. Oops. Maybe they'll send a follow-up. Who knows? Should we refresh the page again or just keep scrolling?
I said, not the asshole. Sounds like a her problem.
I'm not gonna. You can sort by. You can refresh the page if you want. I'm just gonna keep scrolling down.
Did you refresh or did you?
I'm just scrolling down.
All right. Oh, cool.
I'm trying to find one that isn't clearly obvious who's in the right, who's in the wrong. Wait, what? Okay, this one looks interesting. Even if it's one-sided. Oh, it's long. Okay.
Read it.
Am I the asshole for leaving my shithole house after a blow-up? Here we go. Posted 18 minutes ago. That's the best way I can describe this situation in short. There's a lot of lead up to this, so I'm going to try and explain it, but not make it into a novel. So here it goes. To be fair, if you're just listening audio, it's like 5 paragraphs, like maybe like 2 or 3 sentences each. So just to give you a better perspective for if you can't see this.
How much I wrote on my English paper.
It's about the minimum length you would write for an English paper, I would say. Yep. So to start, my mom is a narcissist. Ever since my dad passed when I was 9, 10 years ago, she's worked a lot to support us, but also has become very narcissistic and sort of uses her hard work as a weapon against my sister and I when we get into arguments. Okay, that's interesting. That'll come into play later on. As for the house, it's an atrocity. My mom hoards craft supplies in her room. There's cat shit and vomit everywhere, moldy dishes, old food, all of that. Okay. I struggle with OCD, clinically diagnosed, so living in that situation is already stressful enough. My 24-year-old sister doesn't know how to clean up after herself. She'll make a meal and leave every ingredient, piece of trash, paper towel, etc. out for someone else to deal with. If something like spaghetti sauce drops on the floor, she'll just leave it to get disgusting. My mom is a bit better, but having grown up with her mom being a hoarder and doing the same as an adult, our definitions of clean are very different. We have fought about this a lot. I ask them, plead with them really, to keep things clean after I clean them or just clean up after themselves because the mess and clutter is so anxiety-inducing and overwhelming. Sometimes they say they will and fail. Sometimes they say they will and fail, and others they will get mad at me and say I'm being selfish, dramatic, etc. We got into one of these arguments in March, and for the first time, I left the house. I stay with my boyfriend's parents, who are super welcoming and understanding. I don't have a boyfriend. This is the person who wrote this, by the way, just to clear that up.
I have a boyfriend.
Okay. And understanding of the mess, physically and socially, at my house. The same thing happened today. This time, I had termites flying into my room from the ceiling. I'm afraid of bugs, so when I freaked out and began to cry, my mom called me dramatic and just yelled at me for being ungrateful of her hard work and generally made it about herself. This was on top of a lot of anxiety built up days before over different areas of the house getting destroyed by my sister's mess. I'm leaving home next year to transfer to university, and she's already having a hard time with that. When I leave to stay with my boyfriend's parents for a few days, she thinks I'm doing it to get a reaction or just, quote, running away to be with them. I should mention his parents are still married, are home all the time, and overall just treat me really well. So basically, am I the asshole for taking advantage of the opportunity to leave my house and stay with some sane people for a few days? Okay. I didn't choose the best one. This is so unbelievably one-sidedly obvious.
Yep.
You're completely the asshole. Your mom is doing everything.
Seriously. I mean, single mom?
Come on, bro.
Like, just clean it yourself if it bothers you. Seriously? SMH, take initiative.
OCD, more like made-up disease.
It's not even real. Mental health is a myth. Just be happy.
Yeah.
Heard of the cleanup song, sweetie?
The cleanup song implies that everyone is cleaning up.
Wait, this already has 16 comments.
What?
Because it was posted like 20 minutes ago. Okay, let's see some of the... Let's see if everyone's gonna say not the asshole. No, not the asshole. Automod, not the asshole, not the asshole. Move out, not the... Yeah, I mean, this is... Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna comment on this one. It's so obvious. I will.
Yeah.
Also, not the asshole. Thanks for the content.
Let me look at the account. Okay. So the account is active in 2 subreddits.
r/PewDiePie submissions and r/Am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole? And r/food. I ate bananas Foster French toast, and that looks fire. That looks fire. I want some of that.
Nice.
Nice, dude. Sick. That's what's in the cup though? Ew. That's not syrup. That's
Oh my god,
Ew.
this one looks so good. This one's a hypothetical. Would I be the asshole if I just ghosted her? Do you want to read this one? I just refreshed the page. It's like the third one.
Yes, I found it. Would I be the asshole? Oh, never mind. You just refreshed the page. Okay. I found another would I be the asshole.
It's it was just posted 4 minutes ago.
Okay. I, 26 female. Ooh, ghost her. Ooh. Is that you know what I'm saying? You know
You?
Yeah.
Did you post this?
No.
Are we gonna tell that story or just leave it up for ambiguity?
We're gonna leave it up for ambiguity.
For
as
now.
Most of the people watching know about this.
Yeah, sure. Comment on episode 56. On episode 56, we will tell the Matt story. The Matt ghosting story. So hold us to that.
I, 26 female, just moved back into my hometown after being gone for 8 years. For shits and giggles, and I got back on Tinder and just started going wild on the right swipes. I just started a conversation with a couple people and really hit it off with one girl in particular. We didn't have a lot in common, but she was really sweet and nice, so I gave her my number and Snapchat. For a little over a week and a half, we talked a lot. We didn't explicitly say that we wanted a relationship, not just a hookup, but we both hinted at it and got fairly deep with the kind of relationship we want. She specifically talked about how her ex cheated on her, and it really messed her up. So she really sensitive to people, suddenly acting different, letting people change them. Okay, alright. We also talked a lot about our mental health and how we have similar bad coping mechanisms. Who the fuck talks about that? When I meet someone, I'm not going to talk about my horrible coping mechanisms with awful trauma. But that's just me.
If you don't like me at my worst.
You don't deserve me at my best.
Yeah. Go off, queen.
I didn't get much into mine, but they talked a lot about how her past relationship made her fall really deep into these issues again, and how she is now reliant on medication to keep herself safe. Considering my own issues, I don't have an issue with this, but it did start to make me nervous if I would ever do the same. Lately, the conversations have pretty much turned into how we both think each other are cute, and her trying to pressure me into meeting her. I've explained many times that not only am I currently staying with my great-grandpa while my brother is in town with his 1-year-old son from Texas. They quarantined and got tested for Rona before staying with us. I don't want anyone else around them, considering how young and old some of my family are. I won't even let them near me when I get home from work until I shower and disinfect my stuff. I work in healthcare. And we only started talking like 2 weeks ago, so I'm not in any huge rush to meet. But that is basically how all of conversations go. At first, I thought it was sweet, but at this point, it's a huge turn-off because it's all we talked about. I know part of it probably stems from my own commitment issues, like someone we know. We're not
gonna say who.
We're not gonna say who.
It's Matt.
Yeah, but I just
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you're listening to this and you think it's you, it's you.
I don't think it's healthy for me to be around someone with the same mental health bad coping issues, and I don't want to waste time on someone that I know I will not be with long term. I'm also fairly concerned that this would fuck up their mental health because they are already someone in a sensitive state and trying to recover. So would I be the asshole if I tell her I do like her, I don't think it's going to work out, and then just go full ghost? Okay, so when I read this, it made it sound like she doesn't want to meet her at the beginning because of the Rona and how she doesn't want anyone around her grandpa, her grandpa, or great grandpa, one of the two, and her very young nephew. But then, in the last paragraph, she says that she doesn't think the relationship will last and doesn't want to waste her time. Which are two very different reasons. So I don't know which one's which. But
sounds almost like they're trying to find excuses as to why they don't want to meet him.
yeah.
I
And
mean,
then they talk about the coping issues, which she said she didn't discuss hers earlier, but that they both are apparently matched, even though she didn't say anything about it. And then, no, that's it.
I
She
think
gave like 3 different reasons on why she doesn't, but they're all very separate.
I think I don't think they're the asshole. You know why? 2 weeks. They've been talking for 2 weeks over Tinder.
Yeah.
That's not a long time. And it's only been through text, maybe a couple calls. It
Like,
sounds like it's a distance relationship.
I would understand that, but she's talking about ending the whole thing. Ghosting is ending the whole thing.
True.
Not just the meetup part. So if it's been 2 weeks, 14 days, that's enough time for the Rona to incubate inside of you.
They get pretty deep.
But after 2 weeks and you already want to ghost them because of 4 separate issues, I would say you're not, just because of how many problems you're going to have with the relationship, and because of, I wouldn't say the Rona. That's just a stupid point that doesn't
Do you
make
think
sense.
coronavirus is a hoax created by the Dems?
No. I just think that it's silly that after that you wouldn't want to meet someone just because
Well,
of...
it sounds like they would be coming to her, like she would be coming to the poster's OP's
right,
house.
She could always test.
True.
For, like, it's not something that's gonna permanently hold her back. But I mean, I understand the other reasons: the mental health part, the relationship not lasting, and how. So I would say not the asshole.
Yeah.
Would not be.
I think the coronavirus part is something, because again, it all comes down to the fact that they've only been talking for 2 weeks. If this is like a 2-year long relationship and they've been like, maybe they met in person and then they went long distance and then they're ghosting her, obviously not then. Or like they've been talking for like 3 months on Tinder and then suddenly they have separate thoughts. But it's interesting the fact that also it seems like they're both emotionally volatile. So that doesn't even sound like that does not sound like a steady relationship in the first place.
As the common saying would say, 2 wrongs do not make a right. So 2 mental illnesses will not fix it.
Hold on, here's the comment that was posted a minute ago. If you tell her it's not going to work out, that's not ghosting. Ghosting is a dick move 99% of the time. If you're really worried about her mental health, just tell her you're not interested in a relationship right now, and it's not all about her at all. Anyway, you would be an asshole if you ghost.
My only problem is, why would you continue to talk if you know the relationship is not going to work out?
Well, I think that's why they made the Reddit post.
Yeah,
well, it looks like, so interestingly, the commenter is saying it would be a dick move if you ghosted. It would not be if you told her it's not going to work out and that it's you, not them. But they say that at the end of the post. They said, would I be the asshole if I tell her I don't like her, but I don't think it's going to work out, and then just go full ghost? So ghosting also implies that they would ignore their follow-up texts.
commenter went to the University of Pittsburgh.
What? Did you check their account?
If you go to their profile,
I'm not going to
you'll
their
see
profile.
that they are active in r/Pitt, which is an unofficial community for the students and alumni of the University of Pittsburgh.
Cool. Are we background checking the commenters?
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Okay, here's what I would say. Yeah, I think you would be the asshole if you hard ghosted. I also think you would be if you said you... So, this is almost worse, saying, I like you, I don't think it's gonna work. Ghost. I think you need to be... I think this person would have to be very clear that... basically just send her the link to this Reddit post. And then be like, yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I'm giving you the reasons. This has been exclusively online. You'll meet other people.
Listen, ma'am, I'm doing the math and things just don't add up.
Yeah, things do not add up. The calculator has hit no solution.
The calculator hit an error.
The TI-85 has done that funny thing where it has the, sorry, couldn't find this answer because you divided 0 by 0.
Yeah, or coping issues with coping issues.
Also, maybe get a little bit better grammar. This might be racist if they're like English isn't their first language. But I would just say, yeah, you would be the asshole if you ghosted or gave very little information. I think you wouldn't be. I think if you ghosting implies that you just one day just stop replying to everything. So in that case, yes. I think breaking up over text is not ghosting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
she wants to tell them ghost after, like stop right after.
Yeah, but that's not ghosting, because ghosting is when you dip.
Right.
So I would say ghosting, yes, but if you send them the link to the Reddit post, and then go, yeah. So basically, and then they send the gif of like the guy like doing the peace sign with his hands and he vanishes, and then they ghost, then I think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think?
I think that as long as you explain yourself and then do the ghosting, that you are not the asshole. Final verdict. I found a good post.
Hold on one second. I'm texting. I'm commenting a reply. If you send to them this Reddit post and then quote broke up unquote.
Well, they're not in a relationship
with
yet.
Them. Well, that's why I put it in quotes. Then I can't see how you would be in the wrong. Just don't ghost them without a reason, or that's kinda shitty. Signed, nickname. I didn't put that part.
Never mind. I found a good post, but it was deleted.
Oh, well, look at this one. It's bracket deleted by user post removed. I'm just gonna scroll. No, I'll refresh because so you can maybe catch it. Let's see. Okay, this will be the last one we do because we've done 3. I'm gonna do the last one. Okay, which one should I read? Oh. Okay, some of these are really... Here, okay. Matt, would you rather hear am I the asshole for telling my dad's girlfriend that I didn't want to be in her stupid Mother's Day photo? Or am I the asshole...
No. Nick, you need to do this one. Am I the asshole? I disowned my homophobic daughter.
I saw that one, but that one looks really complicated.
Daughter refused to give gay son 10% of inheritance after she gained
Okay.
half of my son's
Here, I'll read it.
inheritance due to her
Let me. Oh my god, this looks like one of those like brain puzzles you see on like the desk of like an office worker.
Yeah, but like the writing's not that long.
I know it's not long either. This is gonna be horrible. Am I the asshole because I disowned my homophobic daughter because she refused to give? Is it her? Wait, what?
Him. So he disowned his daughter for not giving his gay son.
But does the daughter give the OPs? So their brother?
So the homophobic daughter and the gay son are siblings.
Oh, okay. I'm reading. It'll explain it in the post. Okay. Am I the asshole for disowning my home? Let me try and read this and fill in the gaps because this is kind of shitty English. For disowning my homophobic daughter because she refused to give my gay son 10% of the inheritance after she gained half of my son's inheritance due to him being disowned since my son is gay. Oh my god.
He just disowned his own.
Throwaway title sounds bad, but hear me out. Okay. I have 2 children, my 18-year-old son and my 23-year-old daughter. My son is gay and my daughter is addicted to drugs. This will be a fact that's important later on. I would think so as well. Recently, my daughter got an $800,000 inheritance, a few houses, and cars. Wait, who is this from? Wait, what?
Damn.
From who? Bruce Wayne? Okay. Originally, this fund was supposed to be split between my son and daughter evenly, but the grandparents found out he is gay. Oh, so it's like grandparents, and disowned him, and gave his half to the daughter. My daughter knows this, so it sounds like one of their grandparents, I guess.
Yeah. So the grandparents must have ceased existence. And now the daughter has gained everything.
Or maybe the grandparents wrote out the inheritance before they died legally, and this is how it turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, from the title, this is about to take a very dramatic turn.
Yeah.
Today, literally today, as of recording, my daughter was bragging about the money she has to my son. I then demanded my daughter give up 10% of the inheritance to my son. My daughter replied that it's not his fault son chose to be gay and that he deserved to be disowned and that I should disown him too. Jesus Christ. I then kicked my daughter out of the house. She has 3 houses in which she can live. Because from the inheritance. I then told my daughter she can choose to give 10% of it to my son, but if she doesn't, I told her she don't expect to have a family to fall back to once she plunders her money on drugs and alcohol. She did that to her college fund, which I guess is why they're bringing that up. My daughter yelled at me and left crying. Am I the asshole for disowning my homophobic daughter because she refused to give gay son 10% of the inheritance after she gained half of my son's inheritance due to him being disowned since my son is gay? I was like, first of all, maybe attend like an English class or something. I'm gonna feel bad if they're like not native speaker, but this was kind of hard to read.
That was hard to read. Okay, but there's some things. Okay, so
put it through like Grammarly or something. It's pretty simple, but
she does not have to give him the money. Legally, she doesn't. And she's also a grown-ass woman. She is 23. She is no longer under her parents' control, and her dad is asking her, demanding, I guess, for her to give up the money that she knows she will eventually lose. It hasn't happened yet. So I think he is the asshole. She doesn't have to give up the money. She's also an adult, and he's demanding it and taking away the rest of the family's connections because he's upset.
I gotta say, this family is very willy-nilly with disowning.
Yeah.
This is extremely dysfunctional. You actually do bring up some good points. Legally, she doesn't have to do anything. I will say, the OP mentioning that she has blown all of this money before on college, so that does help support their argument. Here's the problem, I think. Obviously, I think this is one of those, really both sides are in the wrong. Obviously, I think they're banking on, because their daughter's being an asshole, that means they're not. Which obviously she is. But at the end of the day, disowning her isn't going to help anything, really. Like, because that's what it's about. It's not about, is she the asshole for doing that? She is. Are they the asshole for disowning her?
Because she didn't do it.
That doesn't solve anything. That doesn't solve anything.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it really, no good is coming out of that. And while it does sound like she would be better out of your life, again, I don't know what disowning her is going to do. Because even if you do, she would still probably show back up at this person's house asking for money regardless. And who knows? Maybe they could use the $800,000 on like a therapist, or like, I don't know.
OP makes it sound like that this $800,000 is on top of 3 houses and cars, which is a fuck ton of money.
That's what they say. But then again, keep this into account. Nobody's died. She's not even received the inheritance.
No, the grandparents are dead.
Oh, okay. The grandparents died when they took. Okay, I got it.
So them disowning the son was a while before they died.
Gotcha. And so now
So
the
he
inheritance
already
has just been renewed or whatever. This is like the best one yet. This is really. Okay, let's look at the comments before we make a decision. Not the asshole.
not the
Sucks
asshole.
that your family's so cruel. Not the asshole. You're a good parent for supporting your son and fighting for his share. That's all true. But this is about the. 1 second. Just muted myself. Not the asshole. You're a good parent for supporting your son and fighting for his share. You're also a good parent for showing your daughter some tough love when she's being the asshole. She's not gonna be your daughter though when you disown her. Like, right? Is that the point?
And plus, they're making it sound like he still controls her. Like, she still lives under his roof.
They're both adults. That's important.
They're
Hold on.
adults.
Hold on, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's read the rest of these first to get other people's opinions. Not the asshole. Thank you for standing up to your son. I commend you for sticking up for your son against your daughter, but the fact that you demand she give him some of her inheritance, even if it was originally going to go to your son, isn't that smart thing to do. That money is hers by right, and I don't think your son will want money from your homophobic daughter anyways. Okay, so that person's got a take. Not the asshole. I wish my parents were even a tiny fraction as supportive as you are as a parent. What's ESH?
Each.
Two people have said that. It probably stands for like, it's a hard to say or something. Disowning daughter for being homophobic would be one thing and completely justified, but you can't demand she give up money. I mean, you can, but you see how well that turned out. I'm glad you're sticking up for your son, but what does he make of all this? That's a great comment. That's
the best one. That's the best
yes.
one so far.
Not the asshole. You're really fair and kind, and 10% in this case is not a big ask. See, none of these comments are wrong. They're all right. Obviously, the daughter's in the wrong. Obviously, it's good. It's great he's sticking up for his son. Obviously, all of that sucks. But demanding for the money and disowning the daughter, I don't know. They also don't mention what his son thinks about any of this, which I think is extremely important.
Yeah.
So they also don't talk about, let's just be real for a second. They do not bring up their financial situation at all. And if their daughter's inheritance from this person's parents, it sounds like, or maybe they're divorced because the mothers are brought up. The point is, their family, and some way or another, was in possession of 800 grand, a few houses, and a few cars.
3 houses. Their grandparents owned 3 houses.
So this almost sounds like a rich person's dispute. So what I'm hearing is, money or not, this sounds more like a righteous issue than a life or death, like living by paycheck issue. If they clarified their life was maybe a bit less stable, or I don't know, this comes off as kind of like rich people quarreling with rich people about just how much money they can get. And it sounds less like we need the money and more, I want to stand up for my son against my daughter. So, yeah, this isn't, you're the asshole for disowning her. That's not going to do anything. It sounds like you're good money-wise. You just kind of want to stick up for your son, which is great. But at the end of the day, you can't do anything, really. So I hate saying you're the asshole, but I mean, OP is they're the asshole for what they asked in the title. So in that case, yes. So that's my final. I'm not going to type anything because I'm not going to text the speech chat. I'm just going to upvote the post that said basically exactly what we said. Thank you, u/NAA 2016 asshole aficionado.
Hold on. Can we go check out their account?
Yeah, I guess we can. Let's just post it 10 minutes ago.
Wait,
I wonder if any of these
are
are
the
fake.
same people from the last one.
Wait, what?
This is the Pitt guy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this is the Pitt guy.
NAA 16?
Yeah, NAA 2016. r/Pitt.
Wait, what?
They're active in r/Pitt.
Okay.
The University of Pittsburgh. And if you go back to the other post, it's the same guy.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, let me see.
By the way, the Ghoster post was just removed.
Oh, wait, which one did they comment on earlier?
The Ghoster.
And they commented on the Ghoster one.
Yeah.
Oh.
That post was just removed.
Dude, recurring character. Dude, let's get u/NAA 2016 on the podcast. Yeah, I do have more karma than them, but that's not a big deal.
Pitt. r/Pitt.
Wait, what did they say about the ghosting one?
They just talked about like how bad ghosting is.
Oh, we agree with them in that one too, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, dude. If you're listening to this, u/NAA 2016, come on onto the podcast.
We want to talk about the University of Pitt. Please.
Yeah, and why you like it so much you decided to subscribe to the subreddit. Should we go to r/Pitt right now?
I am.
Already. Do they have memes, or is the description say no memes in general?
I'm going to the top post of all time.
Do you think it's them? What if it is?
There's memes. Polio exists. Pitt, nah. Creates cure. Coronavirus exists.
Wait, I don't want to create a post. Uh-oh.
I'll do it again.
Let's search by top of all time. They are active in it, which means they post, I think, right?
Yes. The second post of all time for someone drawing in snow on campus. Epstein didn't kill himself. Hashtag Joe knew. And then some obscure drawing.
That's Perry the Platypus. What? Hashtag Joe knew. What?
Joe didn't knew.
Oh, that's amazing. Here, dude. My computer's running so slow because I'm using OBS on Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay, so these are all just memes. Dude, I love how we just don't understand any of these.
Yeah.
Because they're all about the... Should I look up the OP, Pitt, if that would show up? This is taking a very odd turn. We're just looking at memes about a college we don't go to right now.
Yeah.
The Virgin
good enough, I
CMU
might
sculptures
say.
versus the Chad Pitt monuments. Wait, this looks pretty good.
Right aid on Forbes, right aid on Atwood. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Hold on. Okay, Matt, should I put this image in the... Here. I'll put this in the Discord so you can see it.
Let me see it.
Okay, so the Virgin CMU sculpture. What the fuck even is this? No one will care about it. Probably expensive as fuck. A bunch of nerds can't even make a straight line, Lamau. Shows children doing unsafe things. A bad influence on our youth. Probably expensive as fuck. I think I already read that. Now, as for the Chad Pitt monument, beautiful timeless design, brutalist architecture for the common man, will be celebrated and appreciated forever. Safe and child-friendly, gorgeous curves and geometric excellence. I gotta agree, the CMU sculpture's pretty bad versus the Chad Pitt architecture.
The Chad Pitt architecture.
It's my wallpaper now.
I hate that.
I'm joining r/Pitt. You're watching it here first, everybody. Here. I think that's gonna do it.
This post is just release the panther from the orange prison. It requires nose boops.
Does Pitt still have any active clubs related to microbiology?
What?
What are we doing? A lot of these are just like about college questions.
I go to Pitt. I attend the University of Pittsburgh.
Oh, it looks like people on Pitt use Canvas. There's a Canvas question. Think about
Listen,
it.
trying to understand. Upper campus. Perch is the best. No, the Pete food court is the best. Lower campus. Market is terrible. I know. I don't get it.
That's weird.
Please help.
So wait, what were the assholes? We did 4 Am I the Assholes. The first one was about, dude, I don't even remember. So long ago.
Oh, what's the first one about? Oh, it was the maternity leave.
Yeah, it was. And we said that they are not.
Yeah, and then the second one was the ghost.
The ghosting, and we said they
are not.
It was kind of like both. They
circumstantial.
It sounds like from their final statement they are not, because they kind of used the word ghosting incorrectly. And then the second to last one was about the homophobic. No, the homophobic one was last.
Yeah. I thought we only did 3.
No, we did 4. Right?
No.
Okay.
We did.
Here's what I'll say. Comment section. Comment, or all 16 viewers. Like this video if you want us to do one Am I the Asshole post as like a segment every podcast episode. Just one. We'll only do this many, like, just this first time, to just do a few. We'll do, like, I don't know, Matt, do you think it would be fun to do, like, one a week?
Sure.
It'll be a segment. Dislike the video if you don't want us to do these once a week.
And comment if you want user NAA2016 to come on the podcast.
Yeah, we will DM him and get him on the podcast. We will actually do that if we get more comments about it than likes or dislikes.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was a pretty good episode to come back with, I think.
This was a fun one for us, at least. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, screw you guys.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Even though we just begged for your participation.
We don't need you. We don't need you.
We don't need you. We don't need you.
We'll get NAA 2016 without you.
Yeah. Were they born?
I'm DMing him. I'm literally DMing him right now.
Don't DM him. We need the viewers to decide.
Dude, I am the viewer and I have decided.
Okay, we'll tell you guys next week what the poll was or if Matt got a reply from NAA's 2016. So with that, thank you for listening to the IQ Threshold. Wait, we forgot to do the IQs. Oh my god, I forget every week.
Oh my god.
This is the only time I use Siri.
Okay,
Siri?
cool.
Did I turn Siri off?
Oh no. Help.
I think I turned Siri off.
Help.
Hold on, let me go to Siri. This is really slowing down.
.net.
Oh, yeah, I did turn it off. That was weird. Okay. Choose a number between 1 and 70.
That would be 40.
So that was for me. So I have an IQ of 40. Okay.
That's pretty solid.
Choose a number between 1 and 70.
It's 2.
Oh, wait, between 1 and 7. Never mind. Choose a number between 1 and 70.
It's 14.
Bad number. Very bad.
Bad number, big funny.
Big mad. Big Mac. You're bad. Wait. You're mad.
You're mad.
I'm bad. Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Do you have any final sayings before I turn up the lo-fi?
No.
Okay, bye.